We are back in the kitchen here on Hot Plate. My name is Claire Karatu.
And I'm Chef Bennett. I was dancing.
He was dancing. It is a good thing to be happy on a Monday morning. Honestly, it is. And Monday evening.
Monday evening.
Guys, if you are just tuning in for the very first time, then we bid thee a very warm welcome. What we do here on Hot Plate is we prepare easy and yet super delicious meals that you can be able to make in your very kitchen. Now, every single recipe that we've done is online. That's on Ebru TV Hot Plate. So you can be able to catch up on some of the recipes that we put up on the show before. Now, we do have two segments to this show where we have two people going head-to-head with each other in terms of competing on a meal that chef has put out. And we do get different visitors who come on set and we get to learn them as we cook with them. A chef has ingredients that I feel like I made last night. Right? Only lakini yangu ilikuwa matumbo. So I had made...
I was thinking of doing matumbo
right?
today, but
it took forever to boil and to get soft. And you know, if you don't have a pressure cooker, then it can be very tough.
That was one of the
challenges that we had. Pressure cooker is what softens a matumbo kabisa. Lakini jana nilikuwa nimetengeneza eforido. You know what eforido is? It is a Nigerian dish, spinach and matumbo, and then it's got crayfish powder. It is delicious.
But you omitted the chili because of the kids.
I separated theirs, and then mine I piled it up with chili. You know what I mean? Because you have to make sure that you have that chili in your eforido. All right, now what are some of your favorite dishes to make, and what cuisines do you enjoy? Now, on today's show, we're excited because we have very talented artists joining us on set, and we'll get to learn about their journey in the industry, because I feel like the industry is growing very rapidly, right? All right, so Chef, who's joining us on set today?
Yeah, so we're joined by two hip-hop artists.
Hey!
DJP 100 and Nulif.
And Nulif!
Karibu, karibu.
How are you? Look at that smile, I love it. Thank you so much for joining us on set. Hi! DJP 100! All right, please, we're going to ask you to kindly have a seat. Lazima kwanza tuje tuwajue, tuzungumze nanyi, and then we get to, let our viewers know about you and what it is you do. We're going to start with you because you're closer to me. What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
Fine.
Now you are Nulif.
Yeah,
Nulif. Nulif is a name that you came up with yourself. What does it mean? What does it stand for?
Okay, new leaf basically means like every day I'm transforming myself into a new leaf.
Yes.
And my music, it's transforming itself, it's new, everything, like it's new.
As you grow, as you progress, it's going to be something new every single time, right?
Exactly.
I love that because it gives us something to look forward to. We're going to be like, what's New Leaf up to this time, right? Yeah, all right. Now, how about you?
GJB 100. GJB 100.
Right. And what does that stand for?
Actually, GJB, those are initials for my three names.
Really? Nice. What are your three names? This is ID. What else say me?
Yeah, official.
Official. Don't you get that question a lot when somebody asks you, like, what does it stand for?
It pops up.
Yeah. And do you never give the names, all three?
I want them to know GJB 100. So the other person, let my mom and the government
the other guys know. All right, guys, Jijazie Basi, you're not going to know the names of that. And we're just going to start by asking, like, when, how did your music, or getting into the music industry, how did it start out for you?
Okay, basically I started listening to music from a very tender age. Remember at class 2, I was singing to the genge.
Really?
Ugali and stuff. So like I was singing to my classmates, they saying, you're good, your music is like... So I kept on growing with the feeling that I think I should do my stuff, because if I can do exactly what they are doing, so...
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah, so...
I love that. And then now you started writing on your own?
Yeah, I started writing slowly. Growing up, I started writing. So when I was in Form 1, like I wrote the first song, which I basically recorded in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2007 is when I recorded my first song. It was called Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's amazing. And how about you? How is your journey looking like?
Brought up in a musical family. Eventually knew that music is what I know how to do best. Been doing it. Officially started in 2016. shout out to Hitbox for opening the doors and allowing me to share my music to the whole world now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that, and I love the fact that you had somebody. You said what helped you take your music to the next, or to share your music to the next level.
I started Hitbox opened the whole doors and allowed me now to give my music to the whole
them,
world.
yeah. Now I love that, because a lot of musicians fall under this. I feel this group of people that don't have the help that they require to get their music out there, right? So you were lucky enough to be able to get that help. It's more of like a push.
Yeah.
Right? But what advice would you give a musician who's starting out and is struggling and is trying to get into this industry, you know, to try and encourage them to continue?
Okay, basically, what I should say that number one, you should believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So believing in yourself is key.
Right.
Yeah. Then you should at least try to find a way you can talk to people, get to know people. Try to record your music, even if it's recording through the phone. Just record it.
Yeah.
So at least if you approach somebody, at least you have a rough copy or rough idea of
Right,
what you're doing. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like gonna speak for you as your proposal. It's like you always have to have a demo, you know, something that people can be able to sample, rather than just saying I'm a musician, you know, and then that's it, and you don't have anything to show, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now Leo, we are in this cooking section, right? Hakuna upishi wa muziki leo ni upishi wa chakula, sio? So chef is going to tell you what we're going to be doing. First of all, do you cook?
Yeah, I cook.
You cook?
Yeah.
You can cook?
Yeah, I can cook.
How about you?
I cook. I know how to cook some hot water.
Yeah.
today,
And chai, yeah?
It's still
It's
under
still
the
perfect.
hot water,
And
Yeah,
the
section.
recipes and stuff.
And noodles.
Those ones. So long as it just go through hot water.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I was going. I was
Yeah.
going with.
All right, now we do have a little bit of hot water in there as
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we've got some ugali, so
Yes,
you're going to
sirree.
need to put that in there.
Yeah,
All right,
good
so chef, please tell them what they're going to be doing today.
Okay, as she said, we're going to do some ugali and some liver, accompanied by some spinach.
Great.
We have some onions, peppers, garlic, some cream, tomato paste, oregano, black pepper, thyme, and salt. That's all.
Sasa, easy. You're free to
Yeah,
ask us.
optional.
Right? Optional.
Yes.
I knew it. I was waiting for that.
Yes,
I was
sir.
still waiting for that. Yes.
Say the names again.
Oh, okay. So black pepper, thyme, oregano,
and
some
salt pepper.
Now,
Lakini pia
oregano and the other one. What did you
Thyme.
say? Now, what are those?
This is herbs, garden herbs.
Basically
that's
herbs.
Yeah,
What do
just
they
herbs.
do?
Okay, I've interacted.
This
black
flavoring the
with
food.
black pepper. Yeah,
Yeah.
black pepper is
So
important.
that's why I said it's optional. You can put this or you can decide to omit it.
I'll put all of
Lakini pia,
Yeah.
if you have anything you'd love us to add onto
Yes.
this in terms of kama unataka nini, soy sauce ama nini, nyanya, sioni nyanya hapa. Kuna
Actually, I
nyanya
use
or tomato paste.
yes,
Today
yeah.
chef is just like you are he's making this easy for you.
Yes.
So this meal better be creative. Now chef, how much time are you giving them?
This one is easy. So 35 minutes.
35 minutes hata ni mingi jameni. So 35 minutes is what chef
should have
has
seen the
decided
look
to
they've
give
given
you,
me, man.
right? And remember, we're judging you based on taste, presentation, and flavor. Get as creative as possible. You know, dry fry, wet fry. Just that's I'm giving them Wakenya right now. I am Tacha.
sawa.
So we're gonna ask you to kindly go ahead now. In mikono alafu kisha you're gonna come right on set. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're gonna come right on set, and we're gonna start with the cooking. Now, if you're just tuning in, then we have two artists basically going head to head with liver. Liver and ugali is what chef has decided to serve up today. But my question is, ya kwamba, how is it that ini liver nini kwa yapo? Ya ng'ombe. All right, now I feel like there's a very big difference with chicken liver
Yeah.
and ng'ombe liver.
It breaks down. Yeah,
I love it.
You love it like that?
I
Looks like pudding
love
or
it.
something.
Let me tell you why I love it, because when you fry that, alafu hiyo kuvunjika vunjika,
find it messy.
once you add your sauce and everything, it thickens the sauce. Oh my gosh!
I find it messy.
I think it's the way I make it. I love it. Yeah. I need to make for you my chicken liver. I'm telling you, it is something else. All right. And we always have this with ugali with the kids and a little bit of spinach. Go ahead and have a stand right there. Go ahead and have a stand. Now, guys, how is it that you make your liver at home or your ugali? Please let us know. We'd love to know. The SMS number is on the screen. And who do you think is going to create the meal today? That is going to be the winner. Now, one cooks, the other boils water. But what we've learned here on set is that some people surprise us when it comes to the start. They still say they don't know how to cook, and then they start cooking. You're like, hold on, that looks like something fishy would do, right? All right, Kwevo, 35 minutes is what you have, gentlemen. Knives are here, pots are at the back. If you need your stove lit for you, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Pots ndio easy, yeah? All right, so time starts now. Remember, every single time that you're talking, lazima uwe unapika, sio, right? If you are not cooking, then the time will be ticking, and that means that it's gonna be time up, and we're gonna have to taste your food. Tafadhali, lazima muwe. Have you guys been taught about tapeworms? Okay, I'm sorry, this is the wrong time to bring it up. But liver is something that you want to be able to cook through. But remember, we had a guest who literally cooked
like for 2 minutes.
medium bread, right? And it was really, really good.
It was really good, yeah.
I was scared that my stomach was gonna die. It was actually very good.
Kesi baadaye.
Aya, kesi baadaye. Aya, tuanze, chukua nyama ndio hiyo yako. Nulif.
Nulif.
Now, what would you say inspires you when it comes to writing your music?
Okay, what inspired me, basically it's my hood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gani Ebru isharota.
Number 9.
Hey.
Era number 9.
Yes.
Yeah. So my hood basically inspires me.
Yeah.
Because basically my music revolves around what I see. So like it's easy, it comes natural.
Exactly.
Yeah, seeing what I see, what I relate with, the people I talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what usually, and is it storytelling most of the time? Is it your life you're telling? Or is it basically, like you said, your environment?
Yeah, it's let me say it's a mixture.
Yeah.
Basically storytelling, then trying to show the good side of my hood.
Yeah.
While again trying to say that let's enjoy life
At the same time.
At the same time.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now
Exactly.
remember, as you answer the questions, keep on going. I know guys usually multitasking is tabu, jameni. Bala.
Kabisa, ni tabu.
Bala.
What about you, GJP?
Yes.
Now,
What inspires you?
music can be brought up in many occasions, life experiences, creativity,
Right.
observations. So for me, basically, it's just the vibe that can be created, and then what I see, basically, it's just the vibe.
Yeah, that's where you get inspired from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have a very good voice, right?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Is voiceovers a part of something that you've done in line with your music, rather?
I do it as a side hustle.
Yeah.
And apparently I've done it for some good companies that I'm not going to mention. So I do that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, both of them have started on their cooking. We have one has started with the onions, which is basically the beginning. You're off to your onions now. You started off with your liver. So these are basically what we call mise en place. Now, mise en place is the chef side of life, who prepare the condiments right before cooking, and then we have the me, which is the cook and go, cook as you go, cut as you cook. Amna mpango yani, tunaenda tukikata ndio tunaweka kwenye sufuria.
Now where do I lie there? Where do I lie there?
Where do you?
Lie.
Where do you lie?
Between the two categories you've
Mise
given.
en go.
Mise en
So
place.
far, you lie at the mise en place.
Mise en place is where you lie on. All right, now guys, they are basically down to cutting up their condiments. We are going to see who is going to cook what first and how. Now, stay tuned as we go to the kitchen hack segment. Don't go anywhere.
Two hip-hop artists, GJP 100 and Nulif, and today they're making for us some liver and ugali. And if I may ask, do you guys do freestyle? Do you write your own fast, or you do both?
We do both, we write, we do freestyle.
Aha! So we're gonna get some freestyle here. While you cook.
I do cash style.
What's that?
I don't do freestyle. I do cash style.
You do
Though
cash
today,
style.
Today is cooking, so if music is one of the things that will ease in my cooking,
Okay.
I'll do it.
Oh, you don't sing while you cook, while you boil water.
This is a serious thing.
Now, I'm going to
Okay.
touch a little bit on what he's mentioned. And of course, our chef has said that that's what the meal that they're going to be preparing. Now, they've both done their onions and their liver. I want to see what's going to be the next process. But I'm just going to touch a little bit about what he said, which he doesn't do freestyle, he does cash style. You didn't get that,
I
right?
get it. But,
A lot of people are usually, especially artists, and I feel like a lot of exploitation is done in terms of trying to get the artist exposure.
Thank you.
So it's not a thing. I feel that, which I like that you're so passionate about this. Thank you. I'm sure you've been approached
Tambu,
before
yeah.
for exposure. And you see, exposure doesn't buy food, doesn't pay bills. You need to be able. Our artists need to be able to pay to be paid for the performances that they put out.
Exactly.
What are your sentiments about this, both of you?
Okay. The artists need to be paid and need to be they need to earn from whatever they are doing. You see,
you're making a living.
yeah, they're making a living through it. So it's quite unfortunate if somebody decides just to exploit an artist. And going by that, any performing artist or any performing, be it an athlete, like we saw about that Wendy, the stuff. It was so sad. After having performed in several countries, she's still there. Yeah. So I think artists should be paid, and also this issue of taking advantage of artists should end. It be a thing of the past. Yeah.
Absolutely, this is something that shouldn't happen at all. How about you? Have you experienced it before?
It's there.
Yeah.
It happens. And I think just like any other work, art is also a very great thing.
Yeah.
The fact that you use art to soothe you when you're stressed up, when you're passing through any life experience. It speaks to you, so meaning it does something special or important to you. So it deserves to be treated with the respect
Right.
it demands.
Yeah.
So if it's to be paid for, guys, no option, you gotta pay for it.
Right. All right, now we are down to finalizing on the condiments right here. Naona nini? I feel like liver is so bloody.
Kuna mtu mmoja ameenda piece kubwa kubwa, mwingine ameenda piece kubwa
Yeah.
kubwa. So
Explain yourselves.
Man, once I'm to serve you,
Yes.
if I give you one piece, you're supposed to say thank you.
Yaani inafaa kutosha hiyo.
Yeah.
Piece moja kubwa unatosheka, sio? Alafu unajaza stew na spinach. Now, I don't know how you guys were at home, but I'm telling you, I was one of those children that put, this is me being honest right now, that put my pieces of meat on the side so I can eat them last. Chef, did you used to do that as well?
Me,
Wait, Jay.
Exactly.
I feel like
savor the moment
right?
for that meat.
For example, leave alone meat. If you're cooking mayai and like veggies,
Bas.
unaanza na mayai, unaanza na
Na
sukuma.
Alafu unamalizia na mayai.
Yes, unamalizia na
I was
mayai.
not
Koengi.
alone. Koengi, najua,
Koengi,
even you guys
koengi,
at home,
koengi.
I know you used to do that as well. All right, now, guys.
Naje nyama na mchele utafanya aje? Utakula mchele kwanza.
Bado unatoa alafu kisha unaweka kando alafu ndio unakula mchele na stew.
Lakini
Okay.
sababu
While
pia
you're still-
hapo pia ina depend kama kama nyama umepika ikiwa na stew,
Right.
hapo itakupatia advantage because saa unajua ile
mingi alafu
stew itakuwa
ndio
How do we solve this problem? Kama yenyewe sasa tuna nyama mingi. Do we overfill our plates with meat so that we have meat in every bite? Ama tutengeneze mince meat basi?
The government should reduce the price of nyama.
They should, eh?
Serikali.
I second that.
Serikali twaomba jamani,
Serikali saidie.
tafadhali,
Ingilie
chakula
kati.
expensive. All right, now I can see you're down with the peppers. Is this generally your style of cooking? Yeah.
Or you're just
These are
working-
condiments or is it
working with what you have?
Yeah. Okay. Generally, it's working with what you have. Then, secondly, the way I cook, I normally first like preparing like what I have first, so that nikiingia kwa moto ni kuenda tu like chap.
Okay. Now, what would you say is your ultimate favorite meal?
Ultimate ugali must be there. So when ugali is there, then
So
fish.
this is like your area
Yeah.
right now. Nakwambia kwa hivyo ugali, you know you're going to make it in minutes and it's going to be done. Wewe je?
When I boil my water, go take a bath with it.
Yeah.
Or decide to
And
make
how
tea
about
with
your
it.
favorite meal, though?
My favorite.
Yeah.
Do I have?
You don't
Like,
have
I
to
just eat anything.
Yeah.
But I think ugali and traditional vegetables. I prefer that one.
So ningekuletea hapa managu ungetutengeneza.
That one would have been working automatically on itself.
You make managu?
It would be easy because I love it.
Okay.
All right, now guys, we are down to almost preparation. There is still no sizzle on the pans, meaning there is nothing that is cooking. I'm a bit worried about that. Juice chef to now cutting up. How long do we have, brother?
We have, I guess.
Are you guessing?
Yes, I'm guessing because I don't have the talk bag. So.
Sorry, how many minutes do we have left, guys?
We'll beat your time.
We've got about 20 minutes to go. Now, remember, and this is very interesting. Una boil maini.
There's a style I want to do it.
Hey,
Okay.
we learn something new
Yes.
every single day. I feel like,
Because
he's
Miss-
washing it.
Singe waste your damu, but
I know, right? That's where all the flavor is.
I know.
All right, guys, now he's washing it. Would you like to do something with that?
I've just heard a tip. Don't waste that stuff. It adds something.
Cheat code. Somebody is cheating over here, right? Okay, so what do you plan on doing?
The cooking will lead itself. That's what I can see.
All right, now
Just
I'm
winging
gonna
it.
help you with turning on the
yeah.
fire. Which one would you like to turn on? Now we are back, and I can see you both have your nyama now cooking. Sio?
Exactly.
Alafu, if you realize, hakuna mtu ambaye ametumia mafuta.
Bado.
this is the healthy version.
Yeah, I'm like healthy version.
I'm trying to consider the babies here to make it more softer so that adults are not the one to be eating alone.
Okay.
Right.
So babies in the building, I got you.
You got the babies in the building
babies.
that are non-existent, but we got you, babies. Now we can see for both of them, the water has evaporated,
Exactly.
has disappeared. Chef, ushaona hii?
Siendo nangoja hiyo.
As in, I'm like, what is this? Alafu si ya kwamba umeka maji wingi. It was just a little bit of water, has disappeared in there.
Is that the cooking oil?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
And then in go the onions. Na mbona umeka nusu yao?
Kitunguu.
Labda ya baadaye ya mboga.
Hiyo ndio baadaye ya mboga.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tukiwa kwa hii segment because when niliosha nikaeka boil tuna add a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Hiyo salt inaisaidia kuwa soft. This can also work with beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hiyo technique.
Softens the beef.
Yeah. Ukichemsha na ukiosha then hiyo maji like unatoa maji saa maji inakuwa kidogo. Usiweke maji mingi. Alafu sasa una add salt kidogo. Ina soften.
Ina soften
Yeah,
nyama.
so kisha soften hiyo maji kienda, unaweka onion zako na a little bit of nini?
Atakusaidia. Hii mafuta hii acha
Just open it.
kidogo tu. Wajua mimi kidogo yangu sio kidogo vile. Kwa hivyo utaniambia basi.
The way I love my liver with a lot of oil.
Tosha.
I need some oil here.
All right. Now, Tosha, ama niongeze?
More. Good.
Aya.
So-
All right,
so-
now they've both done the same
I got you.
technique.
I got you.
Nani ana who is copying the other? Yeah, what is going on?
So basically si mnajua tu tukianza naye alisema
bas,
haezi pika.
haezi pika.
So
Actually,
na copy
I'm not
mwingine.
copying anybody, just leading the process. This is what I see mothers do.
This is what you see mothers do.
Yeah.
All right, now, guys, this is very interesting, and I want to ask you guys at home. Is it something that you do where you boil your liver first and then you fry it? Please let us know. We'd love to know. The SMS number is on the screen. How do you prepare your liver, and is this a process that you undergo when cooking it out? All right, now I would say we're joined by two musicians, in case you're joining us, by the way, and they're going on a competition of making ugali and liver, both of which are doing the same process of this preparation. I feel like it's getting that perfect coat. I love when the sufuria gets that sear from the liver, but I feel like you guys have drained out the blood, so it's not getting those little rusty blood pieces at the bottom that you get, but you can still see a little bit of it, which I love. I love when it comes to liver. Now, being a musician in the Kenyan industry, who would you say you look up two? That's a very interesting question. I love that. I do the same myself. Right? Who do you look up to? Maybe we can start with you.
Who I look up to?
Right.
I won't say I have a specific person I look up to in Kenya, but anybody who loves the art first, is in for this, for the art, and he or she has crafted the art to an extent that it's very admirable. I respect and love you automatically. Yeah, that's what I can say.
But who do you feel has been able to capture, that form of art in the way that you respect?
Apparently, the person from East Africa, for me, it's sad that he's not from Kenya. Okay. Though I have a favorite artist from Kenya.
Okay, give us both.
I give you?
Both. You want
But
from outside?
basically, if we can say about East Africa, I'll say Jose Chameleone.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the person that I love and respect, and I can say I look up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
recently in Kenya, the person that I listen to more and I think I admire how he loves the art and he's crafting it, can say CD. He's
Okay.
called CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I love that. And today and everyone else that you look up to, I'm sure they put out, some good content, some good music.
Yeah.
And how about you, Nulif?
Okay, me basically, as I said, I grew up listening to hip hop and a bit of genge, Ugali. So in hip hop, I can say Cases, Kitusua.
Yeah.
From Koplani.
Right.
I grew up listening to the punches, to the flows, and say, man, I can flex like this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So real big inspiration, K-Swiss to Koplani crew, and also not forgetting Johnny Vigeti. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Big shout out to all these amazing artists. And of course, I'm pretty sure that some people are going to be shouting you out too very soon. Yeah. They'll be looking up to you, right?
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. All right, now both of you are still staring. Yani nakwambia, hii hii nimekorogwa.
Mimi naona hata hii spinach haijaguzwa.
Unadhani ni ugali yapikwa jamani. All right, so explain to us why you guys have done this. Was it because of the onions? You want the onions ziwe zimefry?
Yeah. So the onions must turn
translucent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like brown, light brown.
Yeah.
So when the onions turn light brown, that is when you can now add our onions. Our tomato paste there.
Right.
Yeah, to give it the color.
Aya basi
Then we
kwenda
season it.
usiseme ndio niene huyu mwenyewe atafanya nini.
Thank you.
Usiseme, right? Atasikia.
You've seen we differ. We differ in a lot of things. So I'm not copying anybody. I'm just following the cooking process.
No, nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing, right?
Exactly. Nobody said
nothing. All right. Now tell us what you're going to do next.
For me, I just think the cooking is leading itself. And I think I'll just do what it feels it's needed to be cooked.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys wait for a surprise, man.
We're excited to see how the food turns out either way. Funny thing is, I tell you, and I'm sure you guys at home have been able to see this as well. A lot of times we get surprised.
Yeah,
we always get surprised here on set. So we're excited to see what you put up. Now, I had been asking you earlier if this is a process that you go through when preparing your meal, and if you boil your liver as well. I'm excited to hear about that. The SMS number is on the screen. Meanwhile, let's go on a short break, and we'll be right back.
We are back, guys. This is Hot Plate, and today we're making some liver and ugali with some spinach, of course. And today joining us is GJP 100 and Flyleaf and Bado Koko. Nulif. Oh, you know Flyleaf is a band, man. Sorry about that.
You're such a rockhead.
I'm a rockhead. I'm sorry about that. Nulif. Sorry about that. Okay. And Bado wako kwa nyama. Yeah, thank you. Bado kwa nyama na bado tunangoja kuona kama hiyo spinach itakatwa ama itapikwa tu hivyo ama form ni gani. How long do we have actually?
How long do we have? I think we have under 10 minutes.
Wow.
Under 10 minutes. So you have to make sure that you do that pretty quick.
Yes.
Now, guys, they have boiled them, they have fried them. They have now just adding the tomato paste. Now,
Do we need some sugar with
tomato,
that?
tomato, potato, potato, tomato. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as we're putting that extra flavor in our food, you know what I mean? All right, now, we have talked about the music journey thus far. And, of course, who they look up to. And what are some of the, oh, actually, I've not asked you, what are some of the challenges that you face as a musician trying to penetrate the market?
Okay, basically, the challenge you faced before now, okay, now I can say we are in a very good time in Kenya. Because people are turning now, they are listening now to Kenyan music, gengeton. Growing up, it was still the same. Because if you put like music for maybe tuendelee ama tusiendelee, you'll hear everybody singing the vibe.
Yeah.
Because back then, they used to play it, but now people are playing it. So major challenge is just playing it, and I think we have overcome it as a nation and as a music industry. We have overcome that. And also another thing is the issue about promoters, and also the issue that we talked about earlier, the thing that people take advantage of, the artists. Yeah, I think those are the major challenges faced.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you? What are some of the challenges that you feel you have faced during this period?
The biggest challenge is people tend to say that you guys are not trying, you guys are not pushing. But even if you try to push, a person doesn't even give you that listening ear or wanting to hear what you can offer. They just cut you off without even giving you the opportunity to hear you out.
Right.
Basically, that is it.
That's unfortunate. And of course, with every single industry, there have to be challenges that you face. But at the end of the day, it's how you overcome them that determines the type of musician that you're going to end up being, right?
Exactly.
All right. Now, we have some tomato paste that's gone into the food. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing, guys. I am loving it. I don't know how you feel about that burn, though. Do you feel like you want to lower the heat a little bit? Do you want to change the flame? Or you're okay?
It's okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your pan is black, though. I'm just wondering, are you sure you're good?
No, that's the test.
That's the taste,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, black.
Okay, fine. We're going to go with it. How are you feeling?
It's okay, just trying to make the ho-ho like to be a little bit softer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love ho-ho.
Yeah. But,
So this is going to be so interesting. Yours is actually going to be very crispy, chewy on the outside. I cannot wait.
I'm trying to bring it back to Africa.
So you're trying to make it black.
Yeah.
Kwambia, leo tuna mambo jameni.
Na sasa
All right.
mboga tutaanza saa ngapi na ugali? Unajua hiyo ndo mnaona
Mboga is usually optional. When meat is there, meat is there.
but
mboga
but today we need like a
Optional
balanced diet, like veggies.
It's optional.
No.
I did not say it's optional.
Oh,
It's not optional.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. You utatoa max.
chef hachezi leo nakwambia you have to make that.
You don't have to make the whole bunch. Just
just
a few
few.
leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've got a these actually look so
Cheki venye
cute.
Nulif
These-
nikabaya hapa naifunga tena.
Lazima amestruggle kufungua hapo na kufungulia mtu mwingine. All right, now I love these. They're like baby spinach.
Yeah.
Now with these, I usually just dump them whole.
Oh, you also use the stock?
Sometimes I cut it off, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
But with other baby spinach, like you don't, it's not this
Yeah,
thick. They're usually
yeah.
very thin. So you can just dump them all. But I mean, don't you chop up the stalk when you're cooking spinach?
I usually remove the
You
stock.
remove them?
Yeah.
Why is that?
But if I get lazy, like kama sitaki kupika kando,
Yes.
muwekanga tu kila kitu ndani.
Yes. Would you like me
One
to
pot.
light the flame for you, or you are turning it off? All right. Sorry, chef. Yes.
Nilenga yani.
Sorry. And if you're feeling lazy, then you usually tend to
I just put everything in one pot.
and just dump it in there. Yes. All right. Now, guys, we are down to crunch time. How much time do we have, please? Okay, so I was a bit wrong about the time that you have. Now
Lucky dudes.
we have 15 minutes, guys.
Okay.
Rather more like 12 or 13
Let's
or
say
maybe
12.
10. But we are down to crunch time, so you have to make sure that your meals are ready. How do you feel about that?
To me, it's okay.
It's perfect. Have you umeonja chumvi yenyewe sawa? You have to make sure that you taste
If you
your
cook,
food.
if you in the kitchen cooking and you start testing, you'll finish everything.
Now,
Is that right?
Yeah. Like, will there be like a sense of sauce in your dishes, like maybe the spinach or your meat, or?
I want to put it dry, but I'm also preparing some vegetables
Okay, so that'll be like the tusinyongwe.
to just make it presentable and make sure like you feel that I had options.
Yes, yes, indeed.
All right, now will you turn off that fire or will you let it continue to simmer?
It's okay.
Okay.
Hey.
There you go. Right. Now.
No, that's like, be careful. It's like ujikate.
Oh, no, I think he's used to it.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Oh, okay, sawa. Don't mind me.
Now, Chef is always saying that he's very interested in seeing people who cut their spinach like this. Chef is cringing. Mbona una cringe?
I'm just
Washazoea, kuna style ambao watu hukata vitu. Nini?
Tushazoea.
Umezoea?
Umechoma?
Hey, mimi napogopea tu.
Pole, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Run it through some cold water.
It's okay. It's not that serious.
Are you sure?
Pole.
Yeah.
We can pause so that you can, we can get that fixed.
Sorry, it's not that serious. It's
Clap,
just that
sawa,
I
clap.
realize it's-
All right.
There's a like tamba.
Cloth. Do you want a cloth? Here you go. You can use this to move that. Where would you like to move it?
Is this working?
What was that hot water for?
What is the hot water for? Yeah, correct.
Now, this is my favorite part, hot water.
Chef, could you please come help me? Thank you.
Being naughty, eh?
Yes, it is misbehaving. All right, now, guys, hot water, like you mentioned, was your forte, your
Yeah.
MO, your thing.
I play with hot water on everything.
With
Okay, well, let's do this, sir. Let's use it.
It's cool.
No, I had put the other one over
Use this
there, but it's okay. You can use this one.
Kama vile nyinyi mmezoea, tumezoea.
Yeah.
Good.
There you go. Would you like to put yours there?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna basically just make sure that we have that water going. So you're gonna need some wikos, because now is that for the spinach? Ama is for the ugali?
This is for the ugali.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, guys, you have your spinach going. Would you like a pan for that? Would you like a pan for your spinach as well?
Yeah.
We've got some 2 pans here.
You can put the meat somewhere here.
Yeah. You can just
space.
move the pieces of meat so that we can create some space. And what's going to happen now is
Is
we're
this
going
water
to
enough?
go
Because
down to
it's
the
too
other
much.
condiments. Remember, time is
reduce it.
still
If
ticking,
it's not enough,
right?
Yeah.
Time is still ticking, so you want to make sure that you have
Can you-
all your food
Can you help me?
ready.
Okay,
can use
tumia
this
It's already lit.
katikati.
Okay.
Tumia katikati.
Use
Yes?
this one.
Tumia
No,
katikati.
this one.
And then he'll use the other one.
Yeah, for the making the spinach, yeah? All right, now this is, what do you call this method of making ugali?
Flabe.
This is a flabe.
I've just gotten the name now. I usually just do it. I don't know the name. What's the name?
No, see,
we're
remember
making-
Salt Bay, so...
Like Salt Bay, you see the way he sprinkled salt? Yes, exactly. So now your flabe, because now you're sprinkling your ugali flour into the water. Explain to us why you're doing this.
To make sure that it heats up to the right temperature where now I can put the whole flour
Okay,
to cook it.
okay,
And then basically that is what I can say.
okay.
Actually, if I may just to add that I think impurities increases the boiling
Right.
point. So
Oh, wow.
you make sure that the water is boiled to the maximum.
Completely.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. There's a science to it, people. There's a science to it.
Just
So you
learn
gotta
that.
know it, right?
Mr.
You gotta
Scario,
know the
ati- ati?
Like
impurities
increases the boiling point. So
Yeah,
you
but-
make sure that the your ugali will boil kwa temperature fiti.
Ah.
Now
But-
that did you know that, chef?
I knew that, and then it was debunked, but sawa. And let's continue.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and now begin where the work starts, where the work begins.
Ugali.
You gotta start mixing that up. You gotta start cooking that ugali. I'm telling you, I made this
let me
yesterday.
start with Gigi. Ushago ni wapi?
Wait. Ushago basically is just Nairobi.
Nairobi.
Was born and raised in Nairobi.
Well, your parents also?
If I say Ushago, some people here will be surprised.
Yeah.
Ushago is back in Uganda.
Uganda.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What about you?
Ushago is in Siaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Fote, if we could have bought for you some...
That's where you were going with that. You know, I was wondering, Chef, where are you going with this?
Yes, I just
Where are
wanted
you
to see.
going
So
with
we're
this?
going to taste Ugandan ugali and
No,
ugali.
don't bring Ugandans in this, man. Don't make me be born to go back home, man.
All right, guys, now we are just
pressure, no
about
pressure.
done with the time. I can see you've got your ugali going on there. You've got your water waiting for that to boil, and you've added a little bit of that seasoning as well, right? Yeah, we've got around 7 minutes to go. So
Namboga
remember,
inaanza
guys,
saa ngapi?
everything has to be plated.
Wash it.
Everything has to be ready, and it has to taste good. So make sure you guys taste your food as you go. Now, we have spoken a lot about the journey. That is the music industry. And I'd love to ask you just one specific question is, what would you change in our industry if you were given the opportunity today?
Okay, what I will change is the notion that you find that people want to act like fans. You know, it's the work of the fans to choose the music they want to listen to. It's not the work of, let me say, promoters, and maybe a few people to say that this is what you are going to play. No, just play the content. Now the fans will say, who I'm saying dope.
Right, so
Because-
they control your content.
Yeah, because this issue of not playing some music, you find that you are blocking other people from entering into the music. So at least you give people equal chance and equal opportunity.
Right.
And let now the fans decide. Yeah, this is what you want to listen in the streets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that because then at the end of the day, it gives listeners variety in terms of, because there's a lot of content that's out there, but
Yeah.
then they have to musicians have to fine tune it
Yeah.
to what they think will be played or
Yeah.
will be accepted,
Yeah.
which I feel is sort of like unfair because it stops the creativity from flowing completely, right? All right, how about you? What would you change today if you were to change something?
I'd start by stating this: the fact that you like something does not necessarily mean you can do that thing. So we should first understand that art should be crafted. No, everybody just that you love music, you can do music. So I'd really look up to those times that people will be taking time to craft their art and make sure they do it for the love. Because if you do it for the love, you'll be passionate about it, you'll be serious with it, and
Right.
you'll give your art value.
Okay. Okay. Now I can see your ugali is going and
Coming
you're
up.
adding as you go, right?
Coming up.
Coming up, right? Okay. Now we have you are about to start on your spinach.
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay. All right, guys, now we have just under now, I think 5 minutes to go, 6.5 minutes to go. Remember, you do have to make sure that you've plated your food and that you've, made sure that it tastes good as well. So, kuonja muhimu, ndio hiyo sasa kazi kwako, mikono ndio hizo. You have to make sure you work that ugali kabisa. And we can see that he's going in with his. Yours is just now, kwanza, just making sure that it forms now still.
It gets into
It gets intake completely. Now, you said you do enjoy ugali. I literally started enjoying ugali thanks to Chef. I never used to cook it in my house.
Yes, it is.
I never used to. I used to cook it for the kids. And then after that, when you started making it a lot and with the stews and whatnot, now it's like I literally have it in my
go-to,
menu.
eh?
Yeah, like I have it in I have ugali in my menu
That's
now.
awesome, that's awesome.
Like I have to make it
Ongeza.
at some point of the month.
we can use this one. I think
And we can use this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can use that.
Yeah?
Oh, sportsmanship, eh?
yeah.
Workmanship. Nakwambia, are you sure you're not going to need any more?
Nah, I'm cool.
You good?
Yeah.
Gucci? All right, that's fine. All right, now we've got your onions going. That's what I was just about to say. Please be careful. Let me get a mwiko. Thank you. Here you go. Please use the mwiko for the, let me get that. Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. And then we are going to just wait and see who is going to be the first one to plate. And we've only got 5 minutes. I'm getting that. We've only got strictly 5 minutes. So please make sure you taste everything. Now, what's going to happen to your spinach, mate? Huh?
It might turn up to be optional for me.
It's gonna be optional for you.
So make sure your meat,
Alright.
your meat saves the day. Make sure your meat and your ugali saves the day.
Wait. We've got a chef in the house flambeing it, eh? We're flambeing it. Aya basi, remember seasoning is key. We've got our meats here, we've got a plate. I know now we're down to 4 minutes, so please make sure that you have everything set out. Now, based on what you have been seeing, guys, in terms of the preparation that's being done in this kitchen, whose meal do you feel like is going to be real? Ha! See what it is there? We got the hip-hop artist in here, so they've just transmitted it to me. You can call me vitamin C. Ha! I'm on a roll, guys.
You got it.
I can't stop. I can't just stop. All right, now, are you guys going to give us a little bit of what you have written before? Yeah? Why not? Let's hear it. Or maybe you can tell them to check it out right after, just a little teaser.
Teaser.
A teaser, just a teaser.
Natazama, njaa inakazana kutafuta jinsi nitazama, nashika tama, tazama sky mi na wandalini nitapanda, up the ladder juu, life imekuwa bita, chinda bali kwa glada, shike gun, sini blanda, trigger happy police, daily my youth wana mada, no retreat, no surrender, sijasonga muda unakwenda, more friends ukiwa nacho, kikosa wote ya wako, maisha ni ya kujiza, utadhani kini macho, napiga moyo konde, nafuta jasho niaso, ndani ya boost, sini strabwa, survival for the fittest, kidole kwa makrite, kiri kwa brain, nina gatuma interest, the best to ever see na hindo uta witness, swimming in troubled water, imenshape kama pota, my best friend in bota, haters kuwa slaughter, na kimbi ya kusota, kwa mic na saka hona.
I love it. Okay. All right, now, do you write your own music?
Yeah, I write
you
my own
do,
music,
right?
yeah, exactly.
You did mention that earlier on. I hope you guys were hearing the what is it called? It's more about the words that he was saying rather than the fact that you were flowing. It's that there was actually a message behind everything that you were saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love that about music that's taken time. You know, you get that intimate about it. And you're more of telling a message rather than just rapping a whole bunch of noise. All right, how are you feeling about giving us a little?
I'm going to do that. A whole bunch of noise, you say.
No.
Oh.
No. In the sense that, I mean, we've got nowadays, people are just like, right up, you know, what up.
It's their thing. It's their thing.
It's their thing, but people love it, but for me particularly, I like music that I can actually get a message out of it. I'm sorry if that's what you do.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yo, I'm easy. I'm going to give you something. Actually, we have a new jam. It's called No Key.
Okay.
You can check it out. Shout out to Heatbox and Slavi who came along to the truck.
Hey.
And I think I just have to give you a bit of test of what you guys are to expect when checking it out on YouTube.
Right.
HB has some boy in your building. A track will feature white. Waroro wanani kemba tu. Coming my way. 2 by 2. Wanadani wateke wote nisiwa chetu. 2 by 2. Kokona wamejisunda. But I'm having excess. Adi moyo unanikunda.
What?
Hot cake I am right now. Shouldn't be the demons and way high right now. Hey, you guys check it out on YouTube. No Keys, the tune.
Hey, you so take him as it.
I told you, right? It's his voice. All right, now both of them, I feel absolutely amazing. I'm excited to see the music that you guys put out. But time is up, meaning you got to get to that plating, people, and we get to the tasting. My absolutely favorite part. Now we have both our dishes ready on the plate. Guys, please have a seat and tell us what process went into making your food.
Okay, first of all, with the liver, after cutting it, we washed it, then tukatoa hiyo maji kidogo. Alafu ile process tulikuwa tunaboil haikuwa inaboiliwa, tulikuwa tunatoa tu hiyo maji kufanya kuwe dry. Then tulikuwa tuna add salt in that process because ina soften.
Right.
Yeah. Then ikishakuwa hivyo tunaweka onions, then a little bit of mafuta, hoho. Then tuka add paste, tukiendelea ku soften. Alafu tukiweka kando, then since the liver iko spiced up, it is normally advisable that your vegetables ikuwe spiced up. Kwa sasa spice mingi kwa hiyo side nyingine, now to balance it. Alafu ugali.
Okay, and how about you?
Yeah. Now for me, this is my process. Take notes. You get the liver straight from the butcher.
Right.
Don't wash it. Don't wash it. There's something in there. So I did it. I just cut it, put it in the sufurier, made it. The cooking was leading itself. And this is for a normal person. And these are the results.
Okay, can we please have your meal? Please pass your meal forward to us. Let me have it, please. All right.
Proudly presenting to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Chef, please kindly come here. We see with the ugali, we were given the whole piece of it. It's actually pretty soft, right? Looking good, looking good.
Moment of truth.
A moment of truth. All right, let's have yours, please. Thank you.
There you go.
I love this part because we're always so silent with chef. And then you guys are just waiting for an expression. Alafu,
Exactly.
onja chakula yako tafadhali.
Liver ni chakula yako.
Onja yako.
Don't jack.
Ugali ukishika unaifinya kwanza.
Okay. Guys, good job, manze.
Don't jack.
Lazima. Bravo, bravo. So, start with yours, Jay.
On Jenny, taste both of the meals.
Since we started with yours, the ugali, cooked
Taste
perfectly.
each other's.
Hot water thing.
Sorry.
Hot
Yeah.
water thing.
Yeah, hot water thing. Yeah, ugali was perfect. For the meat, I think we'll go with preference with other people. They like maybe dry meat, even like very dry. Actually, it was very dry, but it was seasoned good. Okay. For Nulif, almost called you flyleaf again. Nulif, spinach, amazing. Tumbaya hapo, like mafuta mob. See, hata unaweza iona hata ina float hapo, si ndio? But
Whopper, man.
it was good. Meat, awesome. Ugali, awesome. So me, for the winner, manze, I'll go with him because he went with all the ingredients I gave out.
Tamu.
And they were seasoned to
Tamu
perfection.
sio.
So, Nulif, champione.
Yes! Now this was
Exactly.
absolutely fantastic.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us on
And it's a good
set.
spot. Umekubalia ni wetu mmesomania.
Ni
Yeah,
tamu
kweli.
sio. I want to have another bite
You know,
of
some
that.
other
That's
guys
how
would
I
have
wanna
just
say good
bantered
night.
up waseme tu hapana. Yangu ndo
There's
poa.
no good that has no kasoro. Spinach, scusi yuko.
That
Anyway.
is absolutely delicious, and congratulations for winning. You guys, make sure you check out their music, and of course stay tuned to what they have lined up in the industry. We're excited to see what you guys put out for us on your content, and good job so far. We wish you all the success in your future endeavors, right? All right, that is it here from Hot Plate. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this meal right here. I'm Claire Karato.
Well, I'm Chef Bennett.
Good night, guys.